he wants to go. And just like that, we're back, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to vlogging. It's very windy here in Utah today. Now, a couple videos ago, the Nissan GTR self-imploded. We have good news. Engine's fine, transmission is fine, turbos are fine. That being said, when you have a drive shaft that's rotating at 6,000 RPMs and it shears in half, that's a bad day. Today's a good day, and we're back. So we're headed down to Precision Performance to assess the damage on the Nissan GTR. Brad at Precision, he sent me like a dozen photos of the underside of the car. It looks like a minefield. There are parts just scattered and destroyed everywhere. It's gonna be it's really windy. It is so windy here in Utah. We're headed to Precision Performance in the twin turbo Huracan. We don't own this car. It's on loan from Supercar Driven, and we're not gonna break it. Now, of course, you guys know the drill. If the editor wouldn't mind blowing up the speedometer, can you do that? All right, let's go. Jeez, to infinity and beyond. That was a mild 34 miles an hour, trust me, it was. It was, definitely. Yeah. That's what the editor, definitely 35. Now, if you guys did not see the last video, it's a sheepy race, Liberty Walk Silhouettes, twin turbo, Lamborghini Huracan on mid-boost, 900 wheel horsepower, go! Oh, it's so fast. It is so good. And the blow-up sounds incredible. So on full boost, 1150 horsepower. We don't own the car. We're not going to run it on full boost, but 900 is plenty. So good. Now, I should also note we're currently running on E85. Wait for it. Let the turbo spool go. I think the most amazing thing about this car, it is so easy to control. It's a rear-wheel drive conversion. Also, yes, it does have a Starlight headliner, as you do, right? Of course. So good, so good. All right, we're gonna go to jail. Now, every single time we drive northbound, we always make it a very clear point to head one direction, and that is to right here, go be, oh, I was in the wrong gear, go. I almost messed that up. I almost just caved under, I was in third gear under a what was I thinking? But I saved it. I was tenacious, I was quick thinking. We got it second gear pull. This car is insane though. The more I drive this car, the more I think we definitely need to sheepy race the twin turbo Huracan. The only thing we're missing is a Huracan. Now in the last video, I told you guys I put a deposit down on a car. It's a V10, it's a Lamborghini, but there's a caveat, and the caveat is that Lamborghini has not revealed the car quite yet. The more you know. I've been going like back and forth on my GTR. We have the factory wing, but check out that massive APR wing. Should we get a wing like that for my GTR? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Well, we've reached a turning point in the video. Either A, the rest of the video I'm in a very, very good mood, or the rest of the video I'm very, very sad. Welcome to Precision Performance. Luke, please, after you. Please, after you. It doesn't need to be said. I'm not gonna say, honestly, it was not Luke's fault. Now, before we got here to Precision Performance, Luke gave me a pep talk. He said, I'm not allowed to cry. I'm not gonna be emotional. I'm not gonna cry any tears. The GTR is here safe and sound at Precision Performance. And honestly, it's bad, but it's not that bad. So I was just given this box right here. I'm not gonna show it to you quite yet, but if you listen closely, that right there is my bell house and kind of a representation of my future and my shattered dreams right there. Oh, I'm trying to make humor out of it, but I think it goes without saying, a quick and sad moment of silence for the bug killer. So off camera, Luke was just asking Brad, so is there any driver error involved in what happened?
I was gonna say, as much as we want to blame you, there's no driver.
Yeah. Brad, we talked about this off camera. You weren't supposed to say that. You got to practice your lines better. I mean, it was 100% Luke's fault.
Yeah, that means you guys can stop with the DMs. I didn't break it.
All right. You guys heard it here first. It was not Luke's fault. It could have happened to any of us. It just so happened that Luke was driving, so don't let it happen again. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning of today's video, the engine is totally fine. So no issues right there. Transmission is good. The turbos is also fine. Obviously, those items would be way expensive. However, what's not fine, and bear in mind, I'm not a technical person whatsoever. So if I say something wrong, don't blame it on me. But this right here, this is a bell housing. This is not my bell housing. This right here, this is my bell housing. I don't know if you guys can see the difference.
Just get a little Flex Seal on that. It'll work just
That'll
fine.
just be totally fine. Just a little Elmer's glue, no big deal. So, Luca, really? So this box, this is the rest of the bell housing. Now you notice these are not all the parts of the bell housing. There are some pieces left in Mexico of the bell housing. We apologize for that. We're gonna go clean that up here soon. But that's the main culprit. That's the main issue right here. We also have a downpipe that is heavily dented. That is not good. Let's see. Oh, we got coolant lines. So what happened is when the drive shaft snapped in half, it hit a coolant line, and that's why we spilled coolant all over Mexico as well. And then up here, you can see these two massive holes, like in the bottom of the car.
That's why the cabin was full of steam immediately, and now it makes sense.
What's so funny, I don't think the audience realizes this. As soon as the car, like, you heard the explosion, Luke thought it was gonna catch on fire. There's steam coming up through the dash. He hops out of the car, he's grabbing everything valuable, but that's why it happened. Now the best part about all of this, Brad here at Precision Performance is the man. He's gonna get this car fixed in a matter of no time. When the drive shaft first snapped, I was thinking worst case scenario, like the GTR, the bug killer, actually had killed itself. All the Tesla DMs, I got so many DMs from all the Tesla fanboys laughing at me in my face. But that's not the case, because the GTR is going to be back on the road in maybe 2 or 3 days. We already have the new bell housing in place. This bell housing is effectively indestructible. So good luck. That's not a challenge, okay? I already verified with Brad that Luke Terry cannot break this bell housing. But to go back to the Tesla fanboys, I've read the DMs. I've seen the DMs. Now, in most scenarios, the original is far better than the sequel. But with the GTR killer, the sequel is going to be the second coming. Now, I usually don't do this, but we're going to do this right now. So on July 2nd at the Utah Motorsports Campus, we're going to be running the Bug Killer. If you got a fast car and you live in the state of Utah and you think you can beat me, I'm not calling you out, it's just friendly competition. I want to see you out there. I'm going to run you against the GTR. The reincarnation is going to be way better. Well, enjoy this view of the Nissan GTR Bug Killer, because the next time you see it, Luke Terry is definitely not 100% going to be driving the car for the foreseeable future. However, I do have a car that I do not own that you can drive. It's a twin-turbo Chevy race Lamborghini Huracan.
And you're not joking.
I should be, but I'm not. I should be, but I'm not. I just realized, could you imagine a scenario in which you actually snap the drive shaft and I have to call Chris and explain to him how you did that?
Sorry, Chris. My bad, dude.
It's such a bad idea. The thing is, though, Luca, we love you, we support you. You gotta feel this twin turbo Huracan.
Gotta feel it.
Gotta feel it. It's an obligation. Let's see what this baby can do. To the moon. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
There's, wow. You've already killed one GTR. You may as well kill another GTR. Oh, he wants to go. Full beans, baby, to the moon. Oh goodness, kingdom come for this Nissan GTR. It's not a very fair race. We're in the HOV lane, but check out that Nissan GTR. That's so sick. That thing is sick. Let's go, baby, let's go. Was that full beans?
No, that was not.
No, okay. We're gonna try to get around two right there. Not a fair race right there. We were in an HOV lane and he has a Jeep in front of him, but irregardless. I don't know how this has happened. This is such a bad idea. That thing is so sick, though. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. How did that happen? We did not set that up. There's just something about killing GTRs. It's in his nature. It's in his DNA. This is unbelievable. Luke starts driving the Huracan. There's all these supercars coming out of nowhere and everyone wants to race them. We have a McLaren 570S right behind us now. We're gonna wreak some havoc. He doesn't realize it's a sheepy twin turbo. Kingdom come. Here he comes on cue. Oh, what's up? What's up, dude? You wanna go? Let's see it. Let's see it. Bye. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, a little round two shake and bake. Oh, here we go. Come on, Luke. Let's go. Jeez. Dude, this car is next level fast. Like a 570S, that car is so fast from factory, but a sheepy Huracan, winner, chicken dinner, it would be so amazing. Someday, one day, Bug Killer against a sheepy Huracan. It's gotta happen. Well, I don't know how this has happened. Quite possibly the most unexpected sequence in a vlog ever. Somehow, some way, Mr. Luke Terry actually got the car to the warehouse in one piece. All right. Don't break it. We don't own it. Turn it off right now. Wow. This thing is so sick. The more we drive this car, the more I realize we have to have one. We don't need one. No, we do need one. We don't have to have one, we need one. Now, before today's video is over, we have a very quick, very fast update on all the cars. So yes, unfortunately, the Porsche Safari is going on Bring a Trailer very soon. For some reason or another, the 458 does not have a hood. And yes, of course, the Polaris RZR, we're just grateful we haven't rolled it in over a year. And the wide-body C8 Corvette, yes, of course, we know. The rear wheels, they're on backwards. The Ferrari GTC4 Lusso with that front engine V12 still sounds like a vacuum. The Urus, we need to unwrap it and we need to sell it. The Ferrari race car, that baby's going on the wall. The Nismo GTR still has 80 miles on it, and the Supra needs big power. Now, probably the most exciting update of all the updates, my 1987 Lamborghini Countach. So that car is in Florida at John Tamarian's place in Miami. We're driving that car back to Utah in a matter of a couple weeks. So John is putting that car through its paces, making sure that the car has no issues whatsoever. So he drove that car to Naples the other day, put 100 miles on it, and guess what? John Tamarian broke my Lamborghini Countach. Someone in this room knows what that's like. Everybody who drives my cars, they always break. Thanks, John. I'm just kidding. John did not break the Countach. He's just trying to find the weakest link. It just so happened it was the ignition system. So the car's gonna be sorted out, and we're gonna be driving that car back to Utah very, very soon. He filmed a video. I'm gonna link it in the description below. But on that bombshell, today's video, yep, it's over. Ha ha ha.